We are here to tell you a little bit about what is going to happen on this trip and our preparation so far.
And what is World Youth Day?
And what we'll be doing while we're there in Rio.
Yes. Well, World Youth Day was started by Pope John Paul back in the 1980s.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's every 2 years or 4?
Every 2 years.
2 years. And this year, it's close to home. It's right next door in Rio de Janeiro, in Brazil.
The capital of Brazil.
It's also the first time that a Latin American Pope, Pope Francis, it's going to be his first major event since he became Pope, and in Latin America, in South America. So they're expecting that they're gonna have a larger turnout than before. Usually you have between 1 to 2 million people. They're expecting you might have as much as 4.
Yeah, between 2 to 4 million persons.
Yeah, so this one is going to be big.
This is going to be an epic event.
Yes, everybody's excited. I mean, we're overwhelmed till we don't know what to do anymore. So it's really
so
exciting. And not only that, but I think to also meeting young people who have a strong faith. Yes, and who believe.
Yes.
So we always have to ask ourselves, who is Christ and what does it mean to be a follower of Jesus Christ? So we all are followers in our faith, and so.
So we leave on the 19th we leave from Georgetown to Latam, and then where we'll travel from Latam to Bovista, where we'll be taking a flight to Rio, and then we return on the 30th. During our time in Rio, we'll be attending catechesis, meeting all the young people who share in our faith. We'll have mass and the vigil, and hopefully we'll get to meet the Pope as well.
Yes,
We're all hoping that we get to meet it.
Well, Rose is the lucky one because she's been chosen to be part of the Vigil Mass with the Pope. She's going to be on stage. So hopefully she'll actually get to meet him in person.
Yes.
The rest of us, hopefully, I don't know if we're going to get that lucky, but we're hoping.
Because everybody will. All those million
we'll see him from a distance.
So I guess we're all excited for Rose, and we can all in some way envy Rose, and cause
yes, definitely as a representative of the group to share, have the experience of sharing in the mass with the Pope. It's very exciting for me, and I can't wait.
I actually, of all the guys here, I was one of the group that went to St. Lucia last year, and that was such an amazing experience for the Antilles Episcopal Youth Assembly. And I'm thinking it's going to be a lot like that because it was so amazing to be there in St. Lucia and be able to share your faith with so many other Catholic young people from around the Caribbean. So I'm thinking World Youth Day is going to be a lot like that, and I'm already very psyched.
Different languages that will be there: French, Dutch, Spanish, Portuguese, and all these different languages. And I think it's a great experience for all of us in Guyana, and not only in Demerara, but also from the interior, young people who are going as well. So it will be a great faith sharing with us, an experience for us, and so on. So it's really nice, and I get to know these lovely young people a little more. I mean, I've known them by seeing them, but not interacting. So I think it's a great experience for me.
Awesome. We're part of the Georgetown crew, so we're leaving here to reach up the group from Latam, and then we're all heading over to Brazil. And it's no doubt that everyone is excited, and we can't wait to. You don't even know where you're going to meet over there, who you're going to meet over there. We're going to be persons from all walks of not life, but the world. So it's really exciting when you think about what you have.
Yeah, a lot of the events will be held at Copacabana Beach, which I think is good. So we'll be there on the beach for quite a few events, I think, including the
opening mass.
We even have to overnight there.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's going to be exciting.
So that should be quite an experience. Yes. We know now that we'll be staying in the parish of Santa Cecilia, Saint Cecilia. We're not sure yet. I think that we'll be staying with individual families,
yes,
but there's a possibility they might just dump us in the parish hall or something.
So, but it's a really good experience, and it's unfortunate that more young people couldn't make this trip, to meet other young people, to socialize with people from around the world. So it's unfortunate, but hopefully next time they will be able to make it.
I think though this is the largest contingent that we've been sending to where you did
I
so
think
far.
so.
Usually you only have like 1 or 2 persons.
Yeah, and definitely it should be the largest contingent because it is the most affordable World Youth Day
Yes, right
that
next to it.
Guyana
Yeah, since
will
it's so
have,
close, so
or
we're
has
hoping
had
that
actually.
Right next door.
from
Yes.
this experience and judging from the amount of persons that are going on this trip, when news comes back, we hope that in more World Youth Days to come that better preparations are made so more and more young persons can be sent on these
Definitely.
trips.
Yes, and we'll be able to share our experiences from over there with the people here in our parishes, to have them to have a feel of what happened or what has been going on over there while you were there. So it will be really good for them to hear about that.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of reflection I have to write when I come back for the sisters and the sisters abroad as well. So I'm overwhelmed with that already. So.
And we're already planning for the camp at Camp Kayuka when we return, which is the last week in August.
Yes, from the
26th.
26th to the 1st of September, that will be our activity that we will be conducting, and we're really looking forward to all the youths attending our camps. We'll have junior camp from the 26th to the 28th.
8, I believe.
To the
yeah.
28th. That will be the junior camp, and then the senior camp will be the weekend
Just
after.
Yeah, so all are invited, young people from the ages of?
From the ages of 13
13 to 17.
to 17 for the juniors, and from the ages of
Seniors,
18
plus.
plus for
Yeah.
seniors.
Yes, older people are welcome.
And the registration fee is just $3,000, which
It's
is
affordable.
very affordable.
Yeah, and that's all it
Meals,
takes. So
everything
you don't
are
have to study
included.
anything.
Yes, just
So
have to be there
I
on
guess
time.
it's safe to say this year is definitely going to be a year to remember for
Yes.
a lot
Definitely.
of us. And
Yes.
we hope that
We
in
can
time to
share.
come there are more persons that will be able to experience what we're about to experience, because this is definitely an experience.
So I'm glad I got to meet the young
Yes.
people. So it's
Same
really
here,
good.
same here.
Same here. It's
The feeling is
definitely
mutual.
it's definitely nice to meet everybody and grow closer with other youths who share the same thing, share your faith, share your zeal.
Yeah,
It's
and,
nice.
and here is no gamble. You know that everyone you're going to meet is going to be somebody interested and somebody nice. So
Yeah.
it's not like you're going out in the world, you don't know who you're going to meet. You know for sure it's somebody
All
that you're going to want to meet.
believers, followers of Christ.
So that's exciting.
So I don't. But is there any sister? I think one of the IBV sister,
IEVE.
one of the sisters supposed to be going.
That was mentioned. I think somebody from Essequid was supposed to join us. I'm not sure if she's still going.
So that would be another
Yes.
good thing. So what else is there to share about this?
I think
trip?
that's it. We're going overland to Lethem, so that's going to be a
Even that is an
long
experience for myself, because like
yeah.
myself, I never been to Lethem before, so I'm looking
Yeah, for
forward to
most
that
of us
trip.
from Georgetown, I think it's our first time.
Yes,
Except maybe
yes,
for you.
yes.
This is like a double trip.
And then ours, I don't know.
It will definitely be an experience to remember. First
Yeah,
time
I just
experience
can't
with
wait for
most
the
of
bus
us.
ride. I'm gonna torment everybody on that bus.
But I'm saying it's going to be a really good trip to Brazil.
It'll be exciting.
And to see a little,
Very exciting.
bit of Brazil, and hopefully we get to visit the statue, the Christ.
Yes, the
Redeemer.
statue Corcovado.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Christ
so
the
on.
Redeemer.
Yes.
Christ the
That in
Redeemer.
itself is an experience. so-
Yes, so I don't know.
How many persons are going with you guys to?
Well, the entire contingent is going to be 30 people.
30. 30.
That
Wonderful people.
Includes Bishop, the guys from
includes our
Lethem,
Bishop Francis.
and the religious like Rosalind and Brother Stefan,
Brother
Yeah.
Stefan, Father Ronnie,
Father Ronnie,
Father Chris.
Father Chris.
Oh my, and he's in let him right
Yeah,
now.
he already went ahead.
Yes, help him in the process.
So Father Chris is also from Brazil, right?
Yes, he
Yes.
is.
It's a wonderful tour you guys are having.
Yes,
Yes,
definitely.
Yes, it's good. It's teaching us a little Portuguese.
Yeah, and that's gonna help us because I think it's how many persons? That 4 or 5 persons from our group know Portuguese. So
Actually, it's two.
Two.
Well,
Two?
3, including myself, Suzanne, and Father Chris.
Oh my. Portuguese.
Okay.
Oh my.
So we expecting. I think Brother Stepan said somebody from the interior also knows a bit of
Probably,
Portuguese.
yes.
So
Being so
Okay,
close, yeah.
well then it's
So-
gonna be 4.
Yeah,
we should be able to communicate
we
well.
got to do a brush-up session, learn the
It's
basics.
true. Well, good morning, good evening. I think I got that.
I'm hungry.
Actually, I was using my Google Translator on the phone the other day just to see how it works, and that was the first thing I typed in. I'm hungry.
Why?
And did you remember it?
No.
It's actually eu estou fome.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yes,
well done.
that's all I gotta learn. I just gotta tell people
But I'm
I'm
afraid
hungry.
if I go and say bom dia todos and then they start rattling out, I'll be like, lost. So I don't want to take that risk unless I know more than good morning,
Yeah, like
good
as soon as they
evening.
come English.
But I think it's a mixture with Spanish as well, because todos is
Yes.
Spanish.
Mhm.
or
Yes,
everyone.
it's very close to Spanish.
Spanish.
So if you find that you do know some Spanish,
Spanish,
I think I could live on
That would
that.
help.
Yeah, so
That
little
would help.
If you know a
Spanish.
bit of Spanish, you should be able to communicate to some extent.
Yes, so that's good. And toilets and how to ask for the toilets, and so you know that one.
we learned that one in time.
Yeah, so and it's a good experience for everyone that is going and who will be going from around the world as well. So it's a really great experience for all of us here.
Yeah, we have to mention the families that will be taking persons
Yeah.
in. That's
Yes.
very that's
Generous
very
of them,
generous
yeah.
of them.
It
That's
is.
what Christians are about. So
Yes, to open your door for people that you don't
Total
even
strangers.
know. Total
yeah,
strangers. It's,
and be very hospitable to them.
yes, it's very kind.
That's
Yeah,
remarkable.
we're good strangers though.
Definitely, we're representing the Roman Catholics in Guyana, and we're representing Guyana, so we'll
Yes.
definitely leave an impression.
We
a
sort of
good
ambassador,
impression.
for Guyanans.
Ambassadors.
Yeah, so that's really good.
So we definitely look forward to sharing our experiences with you when we come back. So just look out for more.
Yes, and
Yes.
definitely keep us in your prayers that we have a safe trip.